Hey YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here. I'm gonna bring you another beginner's guide video. This one's episode 7 and it's going over creep blocking and why we do it. So basically I'm in the rift map as you see here, and the bottom lane and the top lane and the mid lane. Now the best reason to creep block is because you want to get your opponent's soldiers or creeps closer to your tower, and this is to help you be more safe, be able to be more maneuverable in the beginning. Also, I'm going to show a 3's creep block after this video, so please stay tuned for that. But the reason we do the creep blocks is because of that. It pulls those creeps closer to us. Now, in competitive matches, the other team, you have to anticipate the other team to do this, because after the recent update, most of them do creep block. So as you see, my creeps are here. Basically, creep blocking is just going up in front of them and, you know, standing in front of them just to slow them down a little bit. Now there's two different ways to do this, and the best way is not the way I'm doing it. The best way is to do it with the D-pad. Now you can do it by touch like I'm trying to do and trying to do well at, or you can go behind and use the D-pad. So you know, you just creep block, and as you will notice, the enemies or the opponent's creeps will be closer to mine. Now there's called a 3-to-1 creep block, and I'll show you exactly what that is. So right here, you know, the creeps would be closer to this tower, basically in this area right here. This is where they would connect, but I moved them over here, as you can see. This is more beneficial for me, so it prevents me from getting captured from behind. You know, I have an exit route going back this way now, or you know, I'm closer to here, so I can go back and I can get my bears or my blue buff, stuff like that. Now a 3-to-1 creep block, let me run back to the base. Basically what it is taking, in the beginning, taking one out of those first 4 creeps and letting it run ahead. And the best one to do this with is, you have, when you start on this side, you have 4 soldiers and 1 mage. And when they come out, if you can block just right, and right here, which I'm not the best at it, like I said, the mage will come out and run in front, but now I'm not going to be able to do it. So what I'm going to do is let that first knight or swordsman run up there, and what this does is it makes that first creep very hard for the targeted enemy to kill that creep in the beginning, because all 4 of them are targeting 1 creep, so its health is diminished quite rapidly. So that is a 3-to-1 creep block. And like I said, the reason we do it is to pull our creeps closer to the tower. Now I know some of you are thinking, well Destroyer, why do it on top lane? And I don't really consider it beneficial on top lane, but you have to anticipate what your opponents are going to do. So like I said, more competitive games, they're going to creep block on top. Now if you creep block too much here on top, those creeps will come into your tower, and then you're ruining, you know, your last hits. You're messing out on that gold. So you know, 4 creeps could be 200 gold that you can mess out on, which is not good for you or your team. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Tell me if this helps you out a little. I'm gonna do a little quick 3s after this. And so stay tuned for that. Now, creep blocking in threes is a bit different because on the threes map, you only have one lane. And it's still the same advantage. You want the opponent's creeps to be closer to yours, or push closer to your tower, so you're more protected from ganks coming from behind here and back here and under, where typically most of your ganks will come from. But the only difference is you have two sections of creeps, so it makes it hard to creep block without two people. So as you see, I have my first set of creep blocks. In the beginning, you can do this. Just cut off the first section and just wave it back and forth. And what this does is it allows those first two creeps to be targeted by all four instead of the opponent's two sections, you know, going after the first swordsman. As you see, all four of them are being targeted. Bam! That creep dies pretty quickly, and it'll push into your tower a lot faster. So, this way, it protects you, and your creeps die just a little bit faster. Also, another reason to creep block, say if your tower is low health or HP, and you want that tower to go down so you can get more CS from the opponent's team because you're well protected in the back. You could creep block here and there so the opponent's 4 creeps will target the tower and take it down. Other than that, that's completely how you creep block on threes. Now guys, tell me if this video helped you, if it was beneficial. If you like it, if you learn from it, thanks. Thanks for watching, and Destroyer out.